It's Prime Friday, y'all. We got 4 houses to look at today, so let's get on to the first one. All right, we're at our first property here. This one's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, 1190 square feet. Let's take a look inside. All right, just walked inside the property and it is a 2-story home. Been in a style home like this before. You're welcome to your living space here. Over here is your garage. 1 car right at the front door. Moving along down the hallway. Laundry on your left. And then on your right, you have your half bath. Flowing into your dining room and your kitchen. You do have oak cabinets and quartz, or actually those are granite tile countertops. Door was unlocked in the back. And here is your backyard. As you see, it does look like it definitely needs to be updated and maintained. Looks like they had a puppy. Linen closet there. Actually, that's pantry. Sorry about that. Pantry. Moving along, we're gonna go upstairs. And at the top of the stairs, you have your linen closet. Bedroom number 1. This is one of the larger bedrooms facing the back of the home. Double closet there. Tiny bedroom number 2. Going down the hallway. You have another storage linen closet there. Over here is your full bath. And then here is your primary bedroom facing the front of the home. Closet there. And your primary bath here. So if anyone's interested in this property, it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1190 square foot home built in 2002, going for $539 in the Tukwila area. On to the next one, guys. All right, we're at our next property here. This one's a 3-bedroom, 3 total baths, 2280 square feet. Let's take a look inside. All right, so we just walked inside the property and it's a split level. We're gonna walk upstairs first. I love how wide this stairway is. But at the top of the home, upstairs, this is actually a short rail, that's dangerous. You're welcome into your living space. Looks like they did update the home with some nice flush can lights. Wood burning fireplace there. Over here is your dining room that flows into your kitchen. There we go. And your kitchen has older cabinets, but they're in really good shape. Look at the gloss on them. They must have been treating them very well. Quartz countertops. You have a built-in oven there and a drop-in range. Stainless steel appliances there. This also goes back out to your back patio area. Decent sized yard. Moving along through your kitchen. Got a pocket door that goes to your living area. And now we're gonna go down the hallway. Coat closet here. On my left, you have your full bath. So again, Granite countertops there. Here's your linen closet. And look, you have an updated full bath here. We've done some updates to the property. Another linen closet there. Another coat closet there. Wow. Here's bedroom number 1, facing the front of the home. Bedroom number 2, facing the front of the home as well. And then flowing into your primary bedroom here. This one faces the back of the home. Here's your closet here. So you don't have much closet space, but it's a closet. And then over here is your 3/4 bath. Updated bathroom. So they've done the work that people don't want to do, which is the bathrooms, the flooring, they did the electrical for the lighting. Now we're gonna head downstairs to the lower floor. And to my right is your garage. You have a 2-car garage, and those are insulated doors, which is great. Flowing into your 3/4 bath and laundry area. Got a full shower right there. That's nice. Understairs storage. And then you have a door that goes to your family room on the lower level. Wood burning fireplace. You have this whole section over here for all entertaining. So if anyone's interested in this property, it's a 3-bedroom, 3 total baths, 2280 square foot home built in 1960, going for $735,000 in the Skyway area. On to the next one, guys. We're at our next property here. This one's a 3-bedroom, 1 3/4 baths, 2180 square feet. Let's take a look inside. All right, just walk inside the property here. You're welcome to your atrium. Over to my right, you have these built-in coat closet there. Some shelving. And then we're gonna move along over to your living space. You got this huge fireplace that separates the entry and also the living space. But check this out. You are sitting right on the lake. This is Lake Washington, and not even views, just on Lake Washington. Floor to ceiling windows there. You have this patio. Let's see here. Don't know how to open it. There we go. Whoa, that is a vent. Check that out. That's not right. So it vents or it opens. So I will figure that out in a minute. Moving along into your kitchen. It is dated, as you can see, so definitely needs some updates, but it does have new appliances, stainless steel. So it just needs some new cabinets and countertops, or even if you use the same cabinets, you might be able to just put some handles on it and go from there. Headed over, a little linen closet there. Headed over here. This is interesting. Bedroom number 1. What are these scary locks on here? Look at this. Why do you need that? Interesting. Here is more built-ins for your coats. You do have an opaque window here, so it does bring in that natural light. Nice little desk area. And more storage there. This also does have its own ensuite, so you do have toilet, sink, and you have this huge jetted tub. Moving along. So 1 bedroom on the upper floor. Now we're headed downstairs to the lower level. Let's see if this is even open. Yes, it is. It's unlocked. Yes. So you do have a lower level entrance. You can actually just lock that and rent out the bottom if you wanted to. This is bedroom number 2. This is very small. You would think this is like an office, like you see it. Understairs storage there. Another full kitchen, which is great. That's why they have that door there. Living space. And then, of course, again, you do have this nice little patio. You have your own boat slip there that's covered. Three-quarter bath. And then, wow, this is a large bedroom. I guess it might have been 2 at one point, but you do have a slider that goes right out. And then on the opposite side of this bedroom, you do have storage and a utility sink. So let's see how we can get out to this nice back view of the lake. All right, so we finally got outside for this nice sitting area here. Like I stated, beautiful day in Seattle. You do have your own boat slip, nice little yard. I would actually fence that in, especially if you have children, and a deck there. But yeah, if anyone's interested in this property, it's a 3-bedroom, 1 3/4 baths, 2180 square foot home, built in 1956, going for $2.075 million in the Lakeridge area. On to the next one, guys. All right, we're at our last property here. This is a 4-bedroom, 1 3/4 baths, 1790 square feet. Let's take a look inside. All right, just walk inside the property, and to my right, you're welcome into your kitchen. Nice little desk area right here. Stainless steel appliances, shaker style 2-tone cabinets. And a gas range there. Flowing into your dining area that has amazing Lake Washington views. Wood burning fireplace that flows into your living room. Going outside to your deck, you have this nice deck that sits out and looks out at Lake Washington. You can see downtown Seattle from here, Mercer Island. Nice and quiet. You do also have alleyway access there if you are interested in, making this more of a driveway situation. Because you do have, it looks like there is a garage on that back hand side there that opens up. But very nice sized deck, perfect for entertaining. Moving along. Down the hallway, there is the front door again. Go ahead, head down the hallway. And you do have a storage closet here. Looks like there is a coat rack as well, so if you want to change it to a coat rack, you can. Full bath. Tons of cabinetry. Here's bedroom number 1. Waking up to that Lake Washington view right there. Check that out. Bedroom number 2, facing the front of the home. It's Some nice greenery. Here's bedroom number 3. Again, Lake Washington views. And now we're gonna head downstairs to the lower level. And to my right, you have the storage closet, tons of storage. Look at this. Water heater, utilities here, washer and dryer, utility sink. And then it opens up to these curtains. More storage there, and here's your family room. It smells like it's been freshly painted down here. Nice sized yard that is fenced in as well. So we just did a full circle there. All these storage cubbies. And then here is your 3/4 bath. Little dated, we would need some updates there. And then here is your 4th bedroom on the lower floor. And then last but not least, there's your garage door that has access to the alleyway. So if anyone's interested in this property, it's a 4-bedroom, 1 3/4 baths, 1790 square foot home built in 1956, going for $850,000 in the Lakeridge area. And that's it for Farm Friday this week.